Okay guys, I still get a lot of questions on this, so I figured I'd just do a new video in HD. And what this is going to be is how to disassemble the Glock magazine. And what I'm going to use here is just a G23 magazine, but what I'm going to do you can use on any magazine that Glock makes. Okay, they all come apart the same way, and they're basically just built like this one. So what I'm going to use is this Glock tool, which Goro got a hold of when he was a pup, and I had him here. I got it off of him though before he ate it all the way up. But that's what I'm going to use, is the Glock tool. You can use anything like an Allen wrench or anything that'll fit down in there. It'll work as well. So first of all, what we're going to work with is, see that little tab right there in the hole? That's what we're going to push in. Okay? So you just take your punch or your hex key, whatever you want to use, and just go like this. Just stick it down like that. Okay? And basically, there's two locking tabs. One here under the lip and one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab with the thumb and first finger like that and kind of squeeze this magazine, squeeze it inward a little bit, and then you're going to take the tool that you push down in there and you're just going to pull it out towards you like so. And it just, when you heard the click, that's because it overrode those tabs, which I will show you here in a minute. Now, when you take this floor plate off, you want to keep your thumb over the spring because there is pressure and tension on that spring. So remove that, and my spring didn't fly up because there's the floor plate that we pushed down. Okay, so all you do is pull this out a little bit and get your floor plate. Here's that tab that we were pushing on when I push down in the hole. That's your locking tab that goes in the hole. Okay, the floor plate. That hole right there. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and pull the spring out before I go any further. Then you just remove your spring and follower like that. Just come straight out of the magazine. As easy as that. Now, here are these two tabs on the magazine that I was talking about that lock the floor plate on. Okay. Now, if we look at the floor plate base right here, you'll see the cutouts that correspond with those tabs that lock it back on. That is why when you're taking this off, you press in just slightly. You don't have to squeeze hard or put it in a vise. You just slightly squeeze with firm pressure. Okay, and it gives it just enough relief to let this override these tabs and slide off easier. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and put the magazine back together. Make sure you put your follower in right. Let me get this to focus in here. The caliber number right there will go toward the holes, the witness holes in the magazine. You just slide it back in the magazine, and there's your follower. Okay. Now, on this inner base plate, you'll see there's a little rim right there. And what happens is this rim captures the spring so it stays in place while you reassemble the magazine. So this little rim right here is going to go, it just fits right over the end of that spring. See that? See the coil? It fits right over that. See? It stays steady on there. So it puts it back together, you know, the way that you need it. So what you're going to do, push it back down into the magazine like that. Take the base plate, get it started, push in a little bit again on those tabs as you're, you know, giving pressure, and there it is, it locked back in. Okay, I'm going to disassemble this one more time just to show you. Punch it down through, put pressure on both sides of the magazine, lever this towards you. There it is. You overrode the tabs. Overrode the tabs. It's in there. Slide this off. Keep your thumb over the spring. There's your base plate. Now let's put it back together again. Put that plate over the spring to capture it. Push it down in there. Take your base plate. Get it started. Like that. And I'm going to try to put this on slower this time so you guys can watch it lock into the tabs, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to squeeze these a little bit. Okay, now, watch the hole. There's the base plate. Watch the hole as I reassemble this. Locks right in for you. It's as easy as that, guys, to get these magazines apart. This will work from every magazine for every Glock, all the way up to the 33 rounder for the 9mm. It's just as simple as that. There's nothing to it. So, wanted to get this out there, guys, because there's a lot of guys that, you know, sometimes we tend to forget. You know, I know that a lot of you know how to do this already, but there is always new guys to the channel. And I want to keep everything fresh and, you know, be sure that everyone knows how to do these type of things. So I'm still getting questions on it. So obviously there's guys out there that don't know how to do it. And like I said, there's always people that's new to firearms or that, you know, just turned 21 and they bought a gun and they have no idea how to do this. So I'm going to continue to put this information out there and, you know, try to help everyone as best I can. If you have any questions, just send me a message. I try to answer everyone as best I can. And I hope you liked the video and I hope it helped. This is Humans for Targets. And I'm out.